Hey, what's going on everyone? This is G and I'm Phunken hungry. In this video, we're going to try Cadbury Breakaway. This one is the iced coffee flavour. So we've done a few of Breakaways on the channel now. You know, like they are quite far back in the channel catalogue episodes, whatever you want to call them. But yeah, we've had, you know, like caramel. I don't know if I've done a dark chocolate version, but obviously we've done the stock standard milk chocolate version. But anyway, this is Cadbury Dairy Milk Breakaway Iced Coffee. I'll leave the nutritional information on screen if you're interested in taking a look. Also, I'll leave the ingredients on screen if you want to pause and go through that. But like always, we'll go through the basic ingredients. So this product contains 50% choc coffee flavoured centre, 26% wafer and cream layers, 14%. Now, it contains milk, wheat, gluten, soy, may contain peanuts and tree nuts. But here it is. Let's bust this open and have a look. That's what the chocolate looks like. Oh, I'm getting a nice smell, but we'll get into the smell in a minute. But yeah, you can kind of see that they separate these parts here. And, you know, I'm sure like one of these or something is your daily intake or whatever. But yeah, we'll have a couple of them. We're trying to give it a bit of a taste test and a review. But we'll give it a bit of a Phunken hungry sniff sniff. Yeah, so it has a it is a little bit more sort of like an artificial sort of coffee flavour. But it very much has like a chocolate coffee smell. Probably like, you know, like a mocha or a mocha or, you know, you call it mocha or I call it mocha, whatever. It does have a chocolate coffee smell. It's a chocolate that's been out before that this definitely smells and is reminded me of, but off the top I can't work it out. Anyway, let's bust this open and have a bit of a look. Okay, so you can see inside. So yeah, you can see the wafer. There's quite a lot of wafer. They said they had a lot of chocolate filling. So what was it? It was like 50% choc coffee flavoured centre, 26% wafer, and then it has cream layers. I guess we'll break it up a bit more. Definitely has a lot of wafer in this. A lot of that crisp wafer. We'll bust this in half. So they said 50% coffee flavoured centre, which I guess is a little bit here. Seems to be all pushed. It's like they left it to all drain to one side. But there's a lot of wafer. Anyway, let's give this a try. Cheers, everyone. This is the Cadbury Dairy Milk Breakaway iced coffee flavour. I'm not really a huge coffee drinker. I do have them when I go out and about sometimes, you know, if I meet up with someone and they want to go for a coffee. I'm more of a tea drinker. So yeah, you know, people that love their coffee are probably going to go crazy, bonkers over this. Yeah, basically it's kind of just like it definitely tastes like Cadbury, but it has that just coffee, traditional sort of coffee chocolate flavour. You know, nothing too crazy. It's not a huge coffee flavour. It does taste a little bit sort of artificial. But yeah, it's not too bad. Definitely a lot of crunch to it. You know, it's a nice texture for sure. Soft chocolate, crunch. And then you can, as the wafer comes apart, it does have a bit of like this cream or whatever in the centre that's separating them. It's not my favourite Breakaway. As I said, I'm not really a huge coffee person. It's nice. Me personally, I wouldn't buy this one again. But it is going to be easy to eat. Like, it's not disgusting. And as I said, I'm not a huge coffee person. But it's still going to be easy to smash down. Especially with a cup of tea, as weird as that sounds. You know, I'm sure you coffee drinkers are going to enjoy this with coffee. Because, you know, you're having a coffee and then you're having a chocolate with coffee in it. But it'll definitely be nice with a hot cuppa. You know, just to have a bit of a nibble. I don't know, it's just nice. Let me know in the comments if you sort of agree. It's nice to have chocolate. And because it sort of melts in your mouth, the tea like just helps sort of really spread that around your mouth. You know, like say if you was going to have, I don't know, a soft drink or even water. It sort of doesn't like help melt the chocolate and spread it through your mouth. You know, it kind of makes it stick there more. I don't know if I'm making any sense, probably not. But yeah, chocolate's very nice with a cup of tea, for me at least. You know, like, a lot of people like having cookies and biscuits, which are nice with tea. But yeah, chocolate's also very good with tea, or coffee, or hot chocolate, or hot milk, any hot cuppa. But I'll have one more piece. I don't want to go too crazy. You can see the wafer here. There's a lot of wafer on this. It's not like sort of Kit Kat. It's like one big strip of wafer. You know, like as you break it up, you can kind of see that there must be one big bit of wafer. You can see sort of here. You see sort of there. Like there's one big bit of wafer that goes through it. Like Kit Kats are definitely, you know, like the wafer stops. Like when you break them apart. Like this one is just... The wafer's just very different here on the Cadbury Breakaway. Yeah, not too bad. I do prefer the other Breakaways myself. You know, it's not knocking my socks off. My socks are still on. It's nice. But I would prefer just the Cadbury Dairy Milk Breakaway. You know, just the traditional milk chocolate version. Anyway, I'll have this. Give it a score. Then we'll bugger off. Cheers. Okay, so my rating for Cadbury Dairy Milk Breakaway iced coffee flavour, I'll give that a good 7 out of 10. But if you like coffee, you know, this is probably going to be an 8-9 for you. Just depends on your taste buds. But yeah, it does have a very sort of coffee flavour to it. It is more heavy with the chocolate flavour. And these days, for a block of Cadbury chocolate, pretty much most chocolates are about $6 now. But let me know if you've tried Cadbury Dairy Milk Breakaway iced coffee flavour. I want to know if you agree or disagree with what I've said. I'd love to hear it in the comments. But I hope you enjoyed this video. If you did, if you could please like, please subscribe, hit the notification bell so you don't miss a video. This is G from Phunken Hungry, and I'll catch you next time. Cheers.